Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another episode of TEDx MUET. I am your host Amna Baloch, and today we have a special episode featuring one of the key figures in the media industry at MUET, which is Sir Saqib Abro. So thank you for accepting my invitation today, sir. Sir Saqib has not only been a key figure in the media industry and a station manager at MUET FM 92.6 for over 5 years, but he's also an advisory board member at TEDx MUET. And he oversees the podcast and drama teams, and his vision and his passion for public speaking help us refine all those themes and all those roles at another level. So today's theme is how leadership and communication shape creative platforms, and Sir Saqib would be helping us understand that on another level. So thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, Ms. Amna. Thank you for having me.
So, my favorite part of the podcast is our question answer series.
Yeah, sure.
So, my first question from you, sir, is that you have been a station manager at MUET FM 92.6 for over 5 years.
Yes.
So, how has that experience been so far?
Media, since I'm doing media for around 2 decades now, it's been 20 years of journey, alhamdulillah. Okay. With diversification of media, basically, I have started my journey as an FM radio RJ, and then meanwhile I was doing hosting or RJing on FM radio. I also applied for television media as well for the hosting purpose.
Okay.
And I was basically publishing my stuff in poetry. And when I say this interest of poetry, all credit goes to the family. I belong to a literary family, a family of poets, as we call in Urdu and Sindhi, we say Shair ibn Shair, sort of family background. So for that, the credit goes to my family first.
Okay.
I when recall my early childhood memories, I recall Mehfil Mushaira and Sahranji Mehfil and books, newspapers at my home, and our uncle, very famous song you might have heard, our audience must have heard, Mehbooba Kai Mute Jo Khas Inayata, the lyrics by one of our uncle, Abro Mansoor Viragi, sung by this song sung by V.G. Abida Parveen, the legendary voice of our beloved Sindh. So, but when I say family of poets and literary people, most of them have contributed their literary work for print media, books and magazines and newspapers in form of article writing, poetry. For electronic media, for the mass media, me, myself, and 2 of my cousins, Sohail Abro and Imtiaz Abro. So we 3 names from Hala in our literary family. We are in electronic media. We are serving and we have served in electronic media. So journey with media for around 2 decades, and with the diversification, I have contributed in radio, TV, print, digital, social platform, stage, all forms of media, alhamdulillah. And public speaking is the main or key genre that have
that's your area of expertise.
Area of experience, I would say.
Okay.
Expertise maybe a bit huge.
For you, you are a huge inspiration for sure.
Yeah, I enjoy being a public speaker.
Okay, so your family was the main thing that drew you towards media and communication.
They provided the environment basically, and then my school, of course, I will regard all my teachers at Model School Hyderabad, when it was truly a model school. We at Hyderabad always engaged in co-curricular activities from national days to religious important days, and being a scout, we had an opportunity to hold the campfires and other recreational activities not only in Hyderabad and Sindh, but across Pakistan. We had a northern area sort of tours and Jamburi, Campuri, and other campfire events. So it was really a wonderful experience
It
and
sounds
domain.
wonderful as well.
Even one of my cousin, he shared me one of the news clipping from 1991. So I was 1991. I was 11 years. So he shared me the news published in the newspaper, in which it was reported that in Hala there was a stage drama presented by Maran Arts Club, Sindhu Arts Club, and the artists are Fala 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 and Saqib Abro.
Phala, phala, phala.
I mean, a number of artists and Saqib Abro. So okay, at the age of 11, my stage performance as an actor was reported in the newspaper. Wow.
That is a huge achievement.
Yes,
for
indeed.
sure.
So this environment basically carried along a journey through till today, Alhamdulillah. And Mehran University itself, we all, Alhamdulillah, experience each day. It's not just enhancing the curricular, but the extracurricular activities. Our students are potential people. So this is equal credit goes to my family, my academic.
That sounds
and
amazing.
All the affiliated organizations for that I have worked so far.
So receiving that environment from your family, that's actually great. So,
Thank
okay, so coming towards your role in TEDx MUET,
Yeah.
could you please elaborate it a little and tell us about the challenges and opportunities you faced?
TEDx MUET itself an international sort of platform, and I'm Alhamdulillah feeling really blessed and honored that I am chosen for this by, of course, our worthy Vice Chancellor, who's the lead in our TEDx team as well. Sir Taha Hussain Ali, he has been my mentor in this. And
truly is an inspiration
I'm
to all of
privileged,
us.
Alhamdulillah, yes. And I'm feeling privileged that in a number of other resources and sources available in MUET, Alhamdulillah, I am chosen for this team as a advisory board member, along with Dr. Zishan Khatri, Salman Abbasi Saab, Ashfaq Lagari, and Dr. Abi Waqas initially, and now Dr. Ubaid Ansari, Dr. Amir Mahmood Sunro. So this is a team, this is a cream, I would say a creme de la creme.
Okay.
And I am part of it, so it's a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah,
And the
opportunity.
challenges that I have to maintain, or I have to contribute my level of
The standards. Yeah.
that could meet all these creme de la creme people.
For sure.
So this is
That's
a challenging.
A little challenging, for
Yes,
sure.
indeed. So, but just trying, I'm level best. All the experience and all my learnings, I'm trying to transform it for the best presentation and execution of TEDx since the day one, Alhamdulillah.
Okay, since you have previous experience in
Yeah.
TEDx as well, being an MC twice
Yeah.
in the team, so how did that shape your perspective on public speaking and event hosting?
As I shared that I'm already been public speaking side, and this is my favorite genre. But having said this, TEDx MUET is a really different platform. It's an international platform, very different sort of a grip. Those who have attended this TEDx MUET in our previous editions, or those who are planning to attend this particular very edition in 2024, inshallah, they will experience it, what I'm trying to say. That TEDx MUET stage has a grip. We try to maintain from the first minute till the end of a group photos activity, we try to maintain a grip in which we try to deliver each activity, each our program segment and menu available for our audience, where they should feel that wow factor we try to maintain from the beginning till the end.
Okay,
So
what does it mean to you to be part of such a team?
Of course, one word, feeling blessed.
Okay.
This is a feeling of a blessing that I am chosen again, just as I said earlier, that I'm chosen for this. Feeling really responsible as well, that when I'm chosen for this, then I have to deliver according to the expectation of my competent authority, of my teammates, of my colleagues, and each new day is a learning. Of
It sure
course, when we
is,
have a
for
new
sure.
team each day with all our teammates, you are joining us for the first time. Many other are teams in the ED and EC and other volunteers. Everybody has, alhamdulillah, his and her own expert domain. So we together try to portray something that should be fascinating, that should be really catchy and
Unique as well.
unique in itself. Yes.
Okay. So, sir, you oversee the drama and podcast teams. So, how do you foster communication and collaboration within these teams, and what do you look for emerging talent?
Okay, first of all, when we call TEDx MUET, our audience surely knows it, that it's a stage for our speakers. But to maintain, again, when I said earlier, to maintain the grip and attentiveness for our audience, we try to cope up, or we try to indulge a few entertaining parts. And for that, we do introduce our entertainment sort of instrumental performance, plus our drama, to be specific, in collaboration with Mehran University Dramatic and Debating Society.
All right, coming to your field,
Yeah.
you are from the media industry. So, you must have seen media change over the years. So, how do you cope up with those changes, or adapt, or evolve, or stay up to date with that, with those changes? And what advice would you have for people entering this field?
I would refer here one of the very seasoned radio broadcaster here, Amin Sayani Saab.
Okay.
Those who have heard Binaka Geet Mala and the Binaka ke Agle Paidan par suniye,
Okay.
sort of voice, Amin Sayani Saab. He was interviewed for a print media in which he was asked that you, from a very seasoned generation where radio was a really slow paced and very calm
in
and
the
peaceful
previous
voice style,
years.
and now this radio station format is really fast paced. So you are still doing radio as
Technology
an FM.
advances
Yeah,
every day, so
exactly, the question was. So technology is advanced, the pace is advanced, pace is faster even the past time. So how would you compare it? He says, if I cannot mold myself according the need of time, I will be obsolete. So I don't want to be obsolete. I want to
Okay.
remain in a spotlight. For that, I need to upgrade myself by the virtue of time.
Of course, we need to learn, relearn, and unlearn.
If you cannot
something.
go with the flow, so you will miss the race. You have to be the part of it. Adaptation is a key. When you are good at adaptation, you will continue the journey.
And learning to cope
And
up with change.
Of course.
Staying up to
And
date.
for that, when we meet someone who's at the infant level or very childhood level, we need to go at the height of that kid to grab it, and
Yeah, we sure do. To
same
be able to help them get up to that level.
same is for the communication. When you are in communication with anyone who's not up to your age group, you have to go at the level, and then if you are meeting someone higher, go to understanding of that as well. So this is very much important and always do unlearn for learning.
Okay. So it's important to experiment as well, and to learn, unlearn, and relearn some
Of course.
things. Okay. So concluding this podcast, I think I would like to ask you one last question.
Yeah, please.
What message would you like to share with your listeners who are passionate about creativity, leadership, and media?
My message would be for the youngsters, to be specifically, because each day I have an opportunity to meet the youngsters in Mehran for certain and different activities
We
and
sure have a
programs
lot
and
of
events.
hidden talent here.
Yes, of course, Alhamdulillah. But they mostly what the missing link is for I was trying to address them and give my message to them. Please be prepared for everything that you have trying to attend. For example, they are trying to join some specific job or internship or project or activity. They are shortlisted. Now they are at the stage of interview. What was missing? Missing link was, did you go for the homework? What are maybe the expected questions
Yes.
to be asked in interview? Be prepared for it. मौके ते चौको घटमेट छह तो छक्को खपे पर घटमेट चौको तो लगे.
We need to be prepared for whatever comes our way.
Very much important. This is what I feel, and most of the students are really lack in time management.
They sure do. Yeah.
Please.
Speaking from experience as well.
Please.
Yeah.
You have to cope up. If you are bad in time management, you cannot. You have to have work multiple things at once. If you are coming with the excuses, no sir, I was busy in my phala specific.
You need to be
so I
ready for
just
whatever
phala.
you might
You have to
face.
manage it.
Yeah.
This is the age where if you are having 4 to 5 hours sleep, it's enough. Come back and get ready for the next task. Make a proper sheet of your task according to times and the deadlines that you need to meet. At mashallah, in our age group, many are age group in a sense, my generation that I belong to, most of people I know still they are doing 2 to 3 multiple jobs in a day, even in a single day. So you are younger than us.
Yes, they are.
You are smarter than us.
And still they lack a lot of stuff that
You are
we used to
techie
do.
people. But the basically issue is all the time when you are just relying on this thumbs only.
As much as technology has advanced, it
This
has
is very
created
much.
a lot of gaps.
So please cover it up as early as possible.
Okay, so that was an amazing session
Thank
with
you
Sir
very much.
Saqib, and he helped us and shared a lot of insights regarding TEDx MUET, media, leadership, emerging talents, and whatnot. Thank you for joining
Thanks
us,
a lot
sir,
again.
and thank you for accepting my invitation for
My
today's
pleasure.
session.
My pleasure.
And so that's it. Thank you. And here was all about TEDx MUET. And don't forget to like and subscribe MUET FM 92.6, the voice of Mehran. Thank you.